Now before I start this video, this is the stats I've been having recently in the 5100. 40% win rate, 79% that XD thing, and the average time is pretty high. And I've been losing many games. I really like this tank, and so the game's going to be showing, which I just wanted to show you now. So let's go into the games. Hello everyone, it's Stein9500 and welcome back to another Willow Tanks replay. Well, not really welcome back. I've showed you. I've already started before this. Showing you some of my stats in the 5100 so far, and they are quite amazing since I have had 10 games. And yeah, I really like this tank. I really like this tank. It's like a Lorraine at tier 8, which doesn't make it bad. It has a 10-second longer reload though, so that's slightly annoying, but it's a really good tank. At the moment I'm playing this, I only have binocular telescopes. I have everything unlocked because I played the Lorraine. I have the engine, I have the Top Gun. All I need is the tracks, which I have now. But what those tracks don't allow me to do is equip anything like First Stab. So I was just grinding this after I had some T-bounce, which I still did well in, even without vertical stabilizer. But I have vertical stabilizer on the tank now. We will be showing 2 replays because I haven't been doing many replays recently. So first game is this one, which I found very nice. This is my 5th game or something, and then my 10th game will be showing you. And after the 10th game, I got enough for the tracks. But yeah, we are on Manovka, top tier. My screen's pretty decent, and here's a Boris I try to shoot at, who is running away, doing things. And some people I've heard, some people have kind of sold this thing because they thought it was difficult to play. Not to really to brag, but I think this is probably one of the probably going to be one of my favorite tier 8s in here. Take a speculative shot, but I didn't know there's a building in the way. And then there's that yak tiger, which I'm not going to be able to shoot. I'm just going to fire off my 2 shots, hope for something, and go for a reload. So, and now our AMX here. I found this funny. AMX died first. I don't know what he did, and now he blames the heavies for being noobs. The fuck? The heavies are doing their job on the hill. They're not doing anything wrong. And then that I did find funny. So the reload in this is 49 seconds. With my setup, I have a pretty decent crew. I've almost got 6 cents in the tank because I brought this from the BTR to the ARL to the AMX L4, and now in the 5100. And now this T-34-2 is going to be assaulted by a bulldog, and I have no idea. First of all, why that T-34-2 was up there, but because he got shot by the yak tiger and then he stayed there. He should have pulled back right away, but yeah, caught the bulldog going for another reload. And that was, I thought that was a good choice at the moment, since I could easily keep moving to another location. But when I almost get done, when I'm like 10 seconds done on my reload, the more thing gets spotted, and 20 seconds or something, and I cannot shoot him whatsoever. Yay! And unfortunately, Jimbos doesn't tell us the reload during replays. Hopefully, he does fix that. But there we go. Just about to reload. The one thing you should always do when you play these kind of tanks, and watch this. What the hell? Why did he stop then? You should always state your reload, and yeah. There we go, and I will finish off the Borsig. You should always state your reload. Watch this. 1 hit. I can one-shot him, but why not just hammer him? So I'm now killed 4 tanks in the span of like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. We're just pretty decent. This tank is very good at picking up kills, just like the Lorraine. It's fast, not as fast as the Lorraine, And now this Jack Tiger, he decided to report because he is telling where his teammates are, and that is just an asshole move. So I reported that guy. If you ever see someone do that, report them, because doing that is just being such a little asshole, and they really don't deserve to play the game. And here's a Borsig. Hello. And that hit the gun. That's some of the bad things about not having a vertical stabilizer on this thing, because yeah, you need to aim for much longer, and I could have probably aimed, but you know, it would probably be better just to fire once, miss, and then let the gun aim in. If you have a multiple shot gun, because you know, I want the damage, and decides to do something, and this shot is going to be goofed. Oh, never mind, it wasn't. And here comes a really nice shot. Come on, I really want this kill. Oh, no need to aim, no need to aim. And there's a tube gun. 6 kills. There are 4 enemy tanks left. What kind of medal can I get? And I'm not gonna get a pulse medal, trust me. And this Jack Tiger now shows his gratitude. Yeah, 6 them in this tank. That's what it is. I really, and there we go. A rock stopped me from moving completely. I found that annoying. A T-34, no shots. T-29, T-28. It's not gonna get a shot on that T-34. If it was loaded by now, that would be nice. But that Type 59 is going to kill him beforehand. 2 tanks left. What can I get with? What medal can I get with 2 more kills? No, not gonna happen. Trust me. AT-15's armor is just gonna show how troll it can be. And that was a pretty accurate shot from not aiming much. But this gun without vert stab or gun lane drive or anything like that, just is not accurate enough to hit these shots. Tried to aim for the cupola. I tried to aim for the middle of the gun mantlet. No. Nothing happened.
That one didn't go through.
There you go. Middle of gun mantlet, no.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
No. That last shot would probably have happened, and I just said, I want to roll up and kill him. So I put 1 shot into him and kill him. And that was pretty good 6th game. Let's look at the post-game stats. Here we are, second class mastery and stuff like that. Top gun, high caliber, some money made. I came, let's see here. There we go. I came second on team in XP. I don't know how that lava did come above me, but it kind of did. But yeah, money in this, not too good, 18,000. But yeah, let's show the other replay then. Okay, welcome back, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with the post game stats stuff, because my out-game recording software is buggered up, so that's what I have to do. I take screenshots and then I'll voice over my recording software while editing. So I haven't done that yet, but I'll add the files and ready to be edited. But this game is more about teamwork than last game where it rolled around steamrolling. It involves this A44 and that IS-3 and let's say, what else? The 3 of those. This game would have been long lost, but A44 gets into an early position, shoots the LTTB, and the Type 64 goes wild and gets himself into some early trouble, while I try to get into an early position to shoot. And this was also my 10th game, which I said earlier, which allowed me to get the track. So I think I'm fully upgraded. Yeah, I got the radio as well from the Lorraine. Yeah, I'm fully upgraded now, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice when you start off on a tank and you're fully upgraded. The feeling of that is so good. So, as I do most of the games now, and these times I always go up in this hill, and that's a super pushing south field. I can't stay up here. MT25 type, come on, run away. And I want to kill this MT, but this MT25, no. Accuracy buggered up like it should, and they went again. That's the 5100's accuracy with without vertical stabilizer or gunline drive. So I think I'll go for I'm going for a reload now. As I always do, state in the chat that you're reloading, because other people will do stupid shit. You don't know how many drivers there are in these kind of tanks that reload without telling the team. They rush in expecting it to support or anything, but they're reloading, so they can't do anything. I'm clearly stating in the chat that I am reloading multiple times, so they know when they can do these things. And they say 44 is going to take advantage of it. I have already planned. I am going to rush that super Pershing when I'm loaded, and the A44 seems to have gotten the taken the bait, and we're going now. I have 10 seconds left on my reload, which means I will be loaded when I get there. So we go straight up. Well, not straight up. We go around this super Pershing to then flank him, and then here happens some nice teamwork. A44 goes up, take the initial shot, and I roll up, auto aim, because I gotta fire on the move here. Fires once, that shot should not append, and now I ignore him. Because you can see, the sign was exposed to the A44, and I trusted the A44 that he would be able to kill him alone. So I saved a shot, which meant I could cock up a shot more easily back here. Because of course that's going to happen. There we go. Going for a reload. And now I decide there's an IS-5 in the middle. I don't want to cross this open spot, even and while they're down there. I'm not expecting them to go for the cap because it's SD-152, and the IS-3 would easily be able to defend. I hang around this side, and my plan was to ruin the Stuart Mills day, and hopefully the Hummels, and that's Hummel. These guys, they're loving shit out of me this game. So this 1375 does the smart thing and tries to hunt down the Hummel, which is going to be hiding in A3, and I go up here to try to spot the Stuart Mill. He's not on the hill, but he is on his way climbing up, as we will be able to see in just a second. Right here, there he is. So I pull back. I know that thing has good gun depression, and now I'm scared because I'm spotted. I'm in the open, next to the enemy base. Artillery is near, so he's right there. I'm not going to be shooting him, but he fired, and he missed me completely. And now this Stuart Mill rolls up. So I'm going to be quick here. I put a shot to him. That was a bad move. I should have gone for traction, but accuracy. And now I'm being shot on the side. But I have to finish this guy off. And going for a reload again. That's the thing you should always do. Always track the enemy. If you track the enemy, they can't move. If they can't move like that, the Stuart Mill, he couldn't turn his gun on me, and he could not run away, which meant I would easily be able to finish him off. But I was being shot on the side. And now I decided a smart thing. He moves up, trying to finish me off, but he fires on the move and misses. Even that thing can miss, I see. So that is 3. And the 13F3 moves up to try to help me, support me and the cap by taking the attention of the IS-3, IS-5 rather, while I'm reloading. They completely ignore the IS-3, which is a good, smart thing to do. Which means the IS-5 has turned around. And the back of an IS-5, you know, the front, that is a hard thing to penetrate. But behind him, that's not too difficult. And now I find him here, and look at the IS-3. He knows that I'll be able to finish him off, so he ignores him. Try to get to cover, and I start unloading into this guy. IS-3 will put a shot to him, and I finish him off. And I'm reloading. And the A44 congratulates us. And see, I really like this tank. It's not too difficult to play. You just have to. This is not a heavy tank. You really have to understand. This is not a heavy tank. Yeah, and like I said, please just look to luring. This thing is amazing. I think it's probably one of the more. I understand why it's a competitive tier 8 tank, and this is probably the tank I will be using mostly in Team Military now, because I really like this kind of tank, and I play a lot better in this than IS-3 or T-32 or anything like that. As even my stats shown in the beginning of this video. Was it 73 or something? 72 XT, which I don't understand what it is, but it's good. Was it 10% win rate or something? 25? Yeah, I lose. I lose, but I have good games. That's an annoying thing. I don't know why I've lost every single game almost. And those two games I had now, I think either these two were the only ones I won. Either that or with one more. And I tell the guys to cap while I sit around here. My thought was that ELC was gonna come around here, but then I realized I should not be here. The ELC can easily get into a position to spot me, and I can't spot him and kill me. So I'm kind of scared now. But my plan was, if he either comes up here, here, I will be able to spot him. I hope. And here, I'll probably also be able to spot him. But I have to have my blindness enabled then. And if I have my blindness enabled, I'm stationary, which means the ELC can easily aim at me, which makes me really scary. And they say 44 tell me to cap, and I really want to cap. But this is really scary position to be in. But the ELC should pop up any minute now because he has to. And you know, if someone hits a tank that's pre-aimed hits a little light tank, it is luck, as this ELC is saying here. Yeah, let's look at the post-game stats. First class master this time, on high caliber, a lot of XP gained there as you can see, and money. Let's see, 4,078 damage, 5 kills, and 1,291 XP, which is really good. Compared to most 5100 drivers, this is probably a pretty good game, but as you can tell, people play well in this tank, obviously, but yeah. I really like this tank, and if anything, I do recommend people getting it. It's not as difficult as everyone claims it to be. Just don't play it as a heavy tank, and it's really easy. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you later. Bye.